find out what the challenges and obstacles of running a small business for a foreign company in Bangkok were, not least given the protests that have been happening here for the last 6 months. Given that this week is American Restaurant Week, we thought we'd come down to the Firehouse on Sukhumvit Soi 11 to find out more. We're chatting here with Peter, one of the co-owners of the Firehouse. Hi Peter, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
So can you tell us a little bit more please about the concept of the Firehouse?
Sure. Firehouse now has been open about 2.5 years, a little more than that, and we serve high quality home cooked comfort foods, predominantly from the US. The idea behind Firehouse was that my partner and I have kind of a deep respect for firemen, and we felt like their values kind of fit in line with what we wanted to do here. It's hardworking, good food, especially in the US. Firehouses and firemen are known to have good food. They're community-based civil servants that really become part of the community, and that's what we wanted to be able to do. Yeah.
And we can see in the restaurant itself you've got quite a lot of fireman and firehouse-related memorabilia. Where did you source all of that from?
Yeah, I have to credit my partner Eric for all of that stuff in there. He sourced it painstakingly, I think, via eBay, maybe local auctions, but he really did piece by piece gather this collection, and we have actually a few other things somewhere else that don't actually fit into our small space here, but most of them are authentic pieces. A lot of the helmets come from around the world, and then we have one really interesting piece hanging on the wall, which is a Japanese fireman jacket from the Edo period, 19th century Japan, which is quite amazing considering. So yeah, that's where we got it.
And so are you just an independent restaurant, or are you part of a franchise?
No, we're independent, and I think that is what gives us the flexibility to introduce new menu items when we think we need to, and also probably survive in this market. So we're one of a number of small businesses that have opened up in this soy in the last few years, and so far so good.
And why Bangkok? It seems maybe a slightly unusual choice for such an American-themed restaurant.
Sure. Yeah, I guess part of that is just circumstance. I'm here. My partner is here a lot of times as well. So we call this home, and so home is where the heart is. And we thought when we opened that Thailand was missing, Bangkok in particular, was missing a place that focused on burgers and the burgers that we grew up with at home, and love. There's many different types, but we were missing the kind that we loved, and so we saw an opening and we opened. Yeah.
And so what challenges and obstacles do you find running a small business in Bangkok?
Sure, that's a good question, and that is something that is ongoing. I would say there's many challenges, and this is probably universal whether you open it in Thailand or in the US or the UK. I think for us, it's difficult not speaking the language. We do speak a little bit. We have a base, and that said, the next big challenge is finding the staff and the people that are involved in the business that you can trust, and that's probably a universal thing. So that has been a big challenge. Also, as you know, and which we're currently in, there's a political instability that goes on, and also when we first opened there was a natural disaster, the flooding, and so these challenges pop up, and it's how you weather them, and some places can and some places can't. And we've been lucky so far.
And your website and your menu, you explain that you rely on only the freshest ingredients. How do you manage that in Bangkok? Because a lot of your products are meat related, beef related. Is it difficult to find such good quality ingredients here?
Surprisingly, no. I think that Thailand has a really high standard. There's a wide variety, but there are some things that are really high standard. For the beef, we do local. We'd have imported beef for a specialty burger, but predominantly our burgers are built off of a local Thai beef, Punyang Kam cooperative from northern Thailand. They do a Thai-French mix, and to get the freshest. I think you have a number of Thai French beef suppliers. The one we use, it took us a while to find them, and when we did, we realized that they had the quality and consistency were always there. And so that is the challenge, to find the suppliers, but once you do, we have to foster a good relationship with them and keep that maintained. As for vegetables, that's not a problem. And then our bun, we use a place called Astropro Baker. It's a local baker, and he customized our bun for us, and we get deliveries throughout the week on this. So just got to stay on top of things, yeah.
Same with many businesses, I guess.
Yeah.
So you touched briefly before about the political situation that we've been in for the last 6 months. What, if any, impact has that had on your business?
It's had a big impact. I mentioned earlier that we're, like a Firehouse, we're part of this community. And so we've been lucky that we have a really strong, loyal, community-based customer base that have helped us get through the current political thing, and also the last one. But to say it didn't affect us would be pretty much a lie. I think every business in Bangkok has felt it, and we're probably going to continue to feel this. So we just have to hope that the communities and the people that come here stick together and support the small businesses and even the big businesses. They're affected too. We'll see what happens moving forward.
So obviously, just talking with regards to moving forward, we probably should mention the fact that the army placed Thailand into martial law as of yesterday. Do you see that making any difference on your business? Same, better, hopeful?
Yeah, I think every business owner, it puts a little bit of worry in them. We are hopeful that this will be resolved quickly. Martial law is not a good thing, I think, from a global perspective. If you're looking outward in from a business perspective, it seems the last 2 days have been relatively quiet, and there is no curfew imposed yet. It seems like people are going about their daily lives as normal, so we're hoping this can continue from a business perspective. If there's a curfew, obviously that starts to really impact people's ability to be mobile and go out and comfort levels in the streets. So fingers crossed we keep moving forward in a positive way.
So moving on to a slightly lighter note now, this week you're taking part in American Restaurant Week in Bangkok. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? What it involves, how you became involved yourselves?
Sure. As an American-owned company, restaurant, when we found out about this event last year, I believe it was the first time the embassy had put it together, we wanted to take part right away. And when they invited us back this year to do it, we were very happy to do it. So it's an event organized by a restaurant week organized by one part of the U.S. Embassy, and they get a collection of U.S. American-style restaurants or American-owned restaurants, and we all give out special promotions throughout the week to help promote the American food, American culture. And for us personally, we're doing a 15% discount through 11:30 to 4:30 every day on drinks and food. So come on in if you're available.
So it sounds like a really interesting idea and an exciting thing to be involved with. As a small business, what other entrepreneurial marketing ideas do you play around with?
I think we don't play around too much, but what we do try to stay is aware of our customers and aware of the comments they make. So I wouldn't say we're super active on social media and online, but we do keep track of it. And we want to know what our customers feel. We want to know the good, the bad, and the neutral, so we can improve where we can and make changes where we need to. Like every business, we're a small business. We're not perfect, so we want to rectify our mistakes when we make them, and we want to overall we want to keep doing what we've been doing for the last 2 years and be able to provide this great food to the community. Yeah.
Thank you very much for having us down here today. It's been a real pleasure. Thank you.